Ashwin Dobariya welcomes you to Programming in C video series. In this practical video, we will discuss a C program which display a maximum number using ternary or you can say conditional operator. Friends, in the previous video we have already seen how we can display a maximum number out of 3 numbers, but in that the logic was related to how we can use or implement the logical operators. And before that, in the first video we have discussed about how we can write the similar kind of programs using nested if. Now the same program we are writing using the third logics using ternary operators or you can say conditional operators. So let's see how we can write this kind of programs. First, the definition of this program is C program which display a maximum number using ternary or conditional operator. Here friends, one thing you have to understand what is ternary operators. I have already explained about the ternary operators in a theory video, that is in terms of operator videos. So if you want to know more about the ternary operators, you again view that same video and the link is given in this video description parts. So let's first discuss what is the ternary operators. So generally the ternary operator means which is having 3 operands. Here suppose this is the first part, after question mark there is the second part, and after colon that is the third part. So in that way the ternary means 3 operands. Generally the operator is having a binary or unary. 3 different types of operators are there. Unary operator which is having only a single operands, and binary which is having a 2 operands like x plus y, x minus y, all are the binary, plus minus multiplication. But in unary like plus plus x, prefix, postfix, decrement, increment, all are the unary. Now these ternary operators is known as a or you can say the question mark colons are known as a ternary operator because which required 3 operands. Operand means 3 part. Suppose before question marks we have to mention the conditions. If this condition becomes true, then it will execute after the question mark part, and if this condition becomes false, then it executes after the colon part. Ultimately this is the form of simple if else statement, right? Again you can say the ternary operator is a replacement of if else statement, but the limitation is here at a time we can execute only a single statements, right? We cannot execute a multiple statements over here. So first let's discuss about the logic of this program, how we can display the maximum numbers using a ternary operator. So for that, first we require to input 3 numbers in our program. So here suppose 3 numbers are x, y and z, and the sample values are 5, 8 and 4. Once we input 3 values in our program, then the logic is this actual using ternary operators, and out of that it will display the main maximum value out of these 3. Let's discuss in detail about this logic. First we require how many variables? So total 3, x, y and z, and whatever maximum value will be there, it will store again in another variable. So here I have declared total 4 variable x, y, z and max, and all are the integer data types. Now at the left hand side whatever maximum value will be there, it will return over here. Even we can write this ternary operator in many different ways that I already explained in the theory video, so you can view that. Here I have explained only the concept of how ternary operator is used to display a maximum value out of these 3. So max is equal to, now in ternary operator first part is the condition part. So before question mark it is known as a condition part, that generally we are writing in a if, but here we cannot mention if words, if keywords, but without if whatever condition expression is there, that we have to mention in a bracket. So here first x will compare with 2 other variables like x greater than y and x greater than z. If this condition becomes true, it means x is greater than y and x is greater than z. If x is greater than from both the variables, it means if this condition becomes true, then we want to return the value of x. So x is a maximum. So if this condition becomes true, then it will execute after the question mark part. So this x will return and store to the max. But suppose if this condition becomes false, it means suppose x is less than y, or suppose x is less than z. So if this condition becomes false, then it will execute the statement after colon symbol. But after colon symbol, again we can write the another ternary operator. So you can see it is nested kind of things. So here another condition is like, if x is not greater, then we will check whether y is greater than z. If y is greater than z, then here we will check y is greater than z. If yes, this condition becomes true, then we want to return a y. So after question marks, here it return y, and y will be stored over here max. But suppose this condition become false, it means z is greater. So after, if this condition false, then it will execute after the colon part, and z will be written over here. So friends, at a time, one thing is that here just I am explaining using this. Here at a time, either this part will be executed or this part will be executed. If this condition becomes true, then this will be executed, and suppose if condition become false, then this third part will be executed. Now in third part, again we have mentioned the another ternary operators, and whenever we write the ternary operator, again we have to mention three part. One is condition parts. After question mark, if condition becomes true, what you want to do? After colon symbol, if condition become false, what you want to do? So in second condition, if this condition becomes true, then y will be written, or if this condition become false, then z will be written. So here the advantage is the same program that we have discussed in our previous video. The same program we can write using a single statement. Let's see the same code in the Turbo C, how it will be executed. So first we need the two header files. Then in main function, first we will declare four variable x, y, z and max. Then clear screen, which clear the output screen. After that we will input three numbers from the users. First enter the first number x, then we will take input using scanf function %x. Then similarly we will input the second value y, then third value z. So here this is three input output statement which will take three numbers as a inputs. Now the main logic is this. Here this is the first part, you can say this is the first ternary operator statement. So in first ternary operator, this is the condition part, and if x greater than y and x greater than z, it means x is greater from both, then it will execute after the question mark part. So x will be returned to the max. If this condition become false, then it will execute after the colon part. So after the colon symbol, again we have written the sub ternary operators. So ternary operator inside the another ternary operator. So if this condition become false, it means either y is greater or z is greater. So in that part we will check whether y is greater. If y is greater, then again the condition will be true, then y will be written, otherwise z will be written. So using the single statements, we are able to write the program which will return a maximum value out of three numbers, and after that we will display the value of max. Now friends, at a time it will only return either x or y or z, right? So these programs source code, I have also given the link in this video description part. You can visit the description part and download the video source code, and you can run in your laptop or desktop. Let's execute this program. Here certain errors, for example, here there is a unnecessary character over here. Let's say executes. Suppose the first value is 10, then 30, and for example 25, then here 30 is the maximum. So here in that way we can write the same kind of program using ternary operator, or you can say conditional operators. So I hope friends you understood this logic of these programs, and in this video description part I also mentioned the link of the source code of this program that we have discussed in this video, and also mentioned the link of other theory and practical video link for your reference. So please friend, like this video and share this video with your friends so they can also get the benefits, and In next video again we'll discuss the another programs like a C program which takes input of any single characters and check whether that character is alpha, number or a special symbol. How we can write and how we can develop the logic, that we'll discuss in the next video. So please friends, for getting the updates of upcoming video, subscribe the channel. Thank you everyone.